Mallett from Mallett Buildings. Thank you for joining us today. We got a pretty good show. I got my old buddy Trent here.
How y'all doing, folks?
You know, it's kind of hot out there today, isn't it, folks? But hey, let's get this thing going. We got a good show, I think, here today. Hey, we're going to be starting out down in the presentation. We're going to show some pictures, Beaumont and Ragley, Louisiana. But let's get this baby on the road. Also, today we're going to go to the blind spot, why engineering matters in Louisiana. We're going to be pounding on this pretty hard because I think it's very important for everybody to understand when you do business with a company that does not have an engineer on staff or inside their company, you can run into problems. All right. Hey, we always give a discount, healthcare workers, educators, military personnel, and first responders. We advertise it. We tell people we do it. Why? Because we want you to know we do it. So when you come in, hey, I'm a healthcare worker. Hey, I'm a military guy. Because my competitors don't do that. Why don't they do that? I know some, you know, we've had a couple of people make, in the barn talk, had a couple of people talk about that. That why are you bashing your competitors? I'm not bashing them. I'm just wondering why they don't do it. Why do they want the world to know that they give a discount? And what is the discount? Is it this much? Is it less? Is it more? Looks like everybody wants to know that. But let's keep going. Hey, you got the Tiger Cash, $1,000 off the Elite or Signature Building when you comment cash on the live video here today. All right. Hey, this is where we're at this week. Beaumont, Orange, Santa Fe, Texas, which is about almost 300 miles. Ragley, Gonzales, Ethel, Karen Crow, Sunset, Sulphur, and Franklin. Look at where we cover, folks. Now what they're going to do tomorrow, we're going to show you all these pin drops. That's just the buildings under construction. That's not all the concrete, all the forming that's going to. There's going to be another 10 drops. Then you're going to see the concrete being poured. That'll be another 15 drops for this week. Then we've got the gutter operation out there. There'll be another probably 8, 9, 10.
Control joints. Control joints.
So this, you're going to see mallets all over the place. You got to be, you know, you got to have the right team and the ability to juggle logistically what you're going to see. That's just buildings under construction. That's not anything else. But we will start showing that, and you will see we're scattered we're all over the place. Okay? That's why you can depend on us. We've been doing this for 26 years. We know what we're doing. You really got to know what you're doing to logistically manage this much stuff. And you got to have a team of people. We got that.
And the equipment.
And the equipment. It takes a lot of power. Every one of these jobs, when we go on the site, they're required to have a bobcat with a stinger, with an auger, a basket, so to manhandle the lumber. My competitors aren't doing that. They're out there manhandling. Somebody's going to get hurt. You better have some good insurance on your property. All right. Specials and promotions. You got this?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, folks, look, we're very excited about this. Lee, you got the number so far,
hey,
really?
14 already gone. There's 11 left. 14 already gone. That's how fast we sell buildings at Mallett Buildings.
Hey, this little puppy, I got the electrical version of this, and I love it. Okay, I cook on it all the time. I can't wait. This thing's battery powered. For him, we got something for her, $200. This is a $600 value for the pit and $200 value for the car. Very excited about this. As you can tell, we only got 14 spots left. So
no, 11 already got, 14 are gone.
Oh, 14 are gone. Okay, so
yeah.
We got 11 left.
Yeah.
So,
and we only got this week and next week to go, folks. You've been hurt because we're going to start another promotion next week.
And this is for elite packages.
That's for elite packages. Month of September. Already got 14 people going to get that. Now look, you got to come pick it up though. That's a picked up price. I mean a picked up giveaway. So if you buy a building, you got to pick it up when it comes in. They're on the way. We've already bought all of them. They're being shipped here. We'll let you know here. And if you're one of the people that buy, you're going to just come pick it up. I'm going to give you a gift card to the Academy, $200 for her to go buy something, and we'll give you that pit. It's a great deal. We're going to talk about, on Barn talk about some of this. We got a little comment. Somebody says, the reason why you're doing that is because your building's too high. Well, we're going to talk about that on Barn Talk.
But we also give $500 to military personnel.
We do that too. You're right.
$1,000 cash. I mean,
I tell
we give gifts all around the place.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, it's amazing what these people come up with.
Well,
these comments that they make.
His name's Mr. Frugier. We're going to be talking about with Mr. Frugier's comments.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's engaged in this deal, but we're going to talk about this. I come to find out, I see that he's a little businessman himself. That's what's shocking about this. But we'll get to you shortly.
Yeah.
In the meantime, back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch, let's talk about this. So we got, our classic building folks, like I say, and Lee says all the time, look, our competitor's very best building it doesn't even compete with our classic. Our classic building is better than our competitor's best. Far and few, I mean, it's superior building. Let me tell you about it, okay? We've got some specials. We've got a 30 by 30 by 12 for $19,999. That is $3,000 to $4,000 cheaper than our normal price right now. Okay, a 30 by 50 by 12, $29,999, very aggressive price, and you got a 40 by 60 by 12 for $46,999, folks.
But why, you probably ask, well, how did you drop that price? It's because we buy in volume.
That's right.
Have you ever been to our facility? We can store 100 truckloads of lumber here. We can go out and buy deals. And we buy deals, we pass it on. That's about $4,000 over regular price. Why? Because we buy volume. And we pass that on. Look, when we get that roll form plant going, we'll probably be able to do some more stuff. Why? Because we're going to be buying coils. Coils, okay? Look, I know probably somebody's going to comment, why did that price? It's because we buy deals, and we buy deals, we pass it on, Trent.
And look, I challenge, through our little comment about Frugier, which we're going to get into, I challenge somebody to bring us a bid that can beat these prices. Already great prices. We're just, on some of the, like the military personnel, we're giving them $500. We're giving them extra gifts. Not on this one, you're not going to get a barbecue pit, but on the Elite. But let's get back into it, folks. Look, our competitors just don't build the same building we build. We use 4,000 PSI. They use 3,000. We're 33% stronger, okay? We use a cable retention system, which is a way superior product. It ties all your posts together, helps with the uplift. They don't do that, folks. They just don't do that.
This is what this.
We're going to give you
the classic comes with this.
That's right.
And the competitors ain't giving you this.
Nope, 26 gauge.
So we got the best price, Trent, and look at all this.
Better quality.
Wait, we forgot to put one thing on there. Where's them 2x8 trusses?
2x8 trusses.
And
scissor
the 5
trusses.
12, yeah, scissor trusses.
And all treated, folks.
That's right.
All treated. Our competitors, watch out. They don't always give you treated truss. All right.
Well, I know they don't give 2x8 trusses.
No, they can't. They can't build them or
That's
buy
right.
them.
And they're scissor trusses.
Yeah.
That's standard.
The best part about dealing with us, 26 years in business, no contract violations, which I'm sure we'll get to the red flag. But look at these specials, folks. These are very aggressive prices. If you're in the market for a building, I'm telling you right now is the time to buy, because these prices are awesome. See what else we got.
Here,
now this is the Elite package. You buy one of these, you're going to get those prizes.
If 11, your next 11 people.
11. We only got 11 left. But you got to remember, I'm going to tell you the prices first, and then I'm going to tell you what we're adding to that. So you got a 30 by 50 for $43,998. You got a 40 by 50 for $53,950. You got a 40 by 60 for $61,598. You might be wondering why I didn't tell you the height, because on any of these buildings you can pick from 12 foot to 16 foot for no extra fee. We normally have to charge for that. That is a $7,000 value, folks, that we're giving you on top of already good prices. Now, let's reach back into it. We're also throwing in anywhere from 10, 12, or 14 foot doors. We're throwing in on this Elite special.
No extra charge.
And folks, this is the best building in the country by far. 6-inch, 4,000 PSI concrete. That is 2.5 times stronger than what our competitors give you, folks. Now,
this is what you got in that Elite building that separates us from the classic. Look, all treated #1 kill dry, engineered 2x8 scissor jet, 5-on-12 roof, 6-inch slab. 4,000 PSI. We can't tell y'all enough about this. This is something that really makes your slab strong. Engineered mono trusses. I've seen some pictures out there. They're using 2x12
rafters.
Rafters. They can't engineer that. Your choice. He just brought that up. Height, door selection, insulated roof and walls and windows. 4x4 framework with windows and doors. Gutters.
And gutter brushes.
Continuous ridge vent. That's right. And gutter brushes.
And control joint.
And control joint. See, there's so much stuff they can't even put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen, folks. Remember, we're throwing $10,000 actually with the combined value that we're giving you on this building.
And we're going to be talking about engineering. Look right here. A Louisiana licensed engineer on staff, and we're a registered engineered firm. We have now figured out the blind spot. Remember the blind spot. Yeah. That blind spot is going to cost you money at some point. We all know one of these days we're going to get a hurricane. I hope it ain't for a long time, but it's inevitable. Maybe 5 years, maybe 1 year, maybe 10 years. But it's coming. We all know that. We've been living here all our lives. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to deal with a company that has this, that engineering. Because we're getting ready to show you what's going to happen, because he's on the code council, I'm on the state contractors board. There's some new laws going to be put in place in the next session, and I'm telling you, you're going to need to make sure that whoever you buy your building from, that it's stamped and the calculations must be recorded, or you will possibly be denied your claim.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into that. Let's keep going on this here, Trent.
Let's see.
So what else we got here? Oh, I lost one, I think. Yep.
Ambassador program, folks. Look, we got ambassadors out there. If you're in the market for a building, our building specialist can set you up with an ambassador in your area that shows their building, and we actually pay them a referral fee. We got 3 different levels in that. We give prizes, and a monthly little letter goes out to them. We appreciate our ambassadors. If you're out there wanting to become an ambassador, text us, call us, and we'll hook you up.
Yep. All right, 5 red flags. Years in business. Secretary of State, this is all factual public record, okay? You can go get this documentation just like I can. Okay, what we got here? You got anybody? Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Malvo, you need to give a call to one of my specialists, and they'll be glad to help you. That's 337-214-0428. Yeah. My guys are watching. Now, years in business. Go to the Secretary of State. That's going to tell you who your proper parties are and how long they've been operating. I don't know if they've been licensed as a contractor, but that tells you how long they've been operating. Licensure. Go to the LSLBC. The LSLBC is where you're going to find out if they're licensed contractors or they just home improvement, which under the new law, if they're not a licensed contractor, they cannot build over $7,500. While you're there, you're going to check and see, have they been convicted of breaking state law? I said this yesterday. Why would you do business with someone who's broke state contracting laws?
Let me ask you a question while we live. Why would somebody hire a person that's just has a home license if they're doing something for more than the amount or even close to amount? Hell, $75,000 is a lot of money.
$7,500 now.
$7,500.
It used to be $75,000.
Oh, okay.
We changed the law. We're going to make a lot of changes.
I think that's a good thing.
As we go forward.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
But look, this is something that I don't understand it. I've always wished somebody would chime in and tell me, why did you buy a building from someone who's violated state law? Do you think they might have cut some corners, might have done some things you didn't see? Maybe you got lucky, but there's going to be some unlucky people before the dust settles. Okay? Reviews on BBB and Google. I can tell you that our competitors, go look at the review. They don't got any. They don't have any reviews, folks. Go to the BBB. They're just not there. We have over 500 on Google and BBB. Why don't they have reviews?
Well, not only that, you would think if somebody looks up a review for a vacuum cleaner that costs $200 and they're so much worried about a review for a vacuum, you're spending $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 on a building. You would think that you would want to do some business with somebody that has reviews, huh, Lee?
No, Al, not only that, make sure they're going to be there to honor those warranties. If they've only been in business 3 years or 4 years, even 5 years, you don't know if they're going to make it.
That's why we always point out the red flag.
That's right. And visit the contractor's facility. Do you want to hand $40,000 or $50,000 to someone who's riding around in a pickup or operating out of their house? You can. You're going to say, well, that's okay. Maybe. To me, if I got somebody in the business, they got a big facility, I see stability. I see warranties are going to be honored. I see they can handle any issues that come at me. You saw the first slide. Look where we're at. Wait tomorrow when they put all the other things that are going on in any given day at Mallet Buildings. It's unbelievable the amount of logistics that are going on every day. I don't think people realize how much we do in a day, and our teams are all over the state. We're actually in 3 states. And I'm telling you, it's going to be mind-blowing to see where we're at on every day. We're moving. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here, Trent. All right. Oh, here we go. You can have this.
Well, the competitors. This is what our competitors sell, folks. 6x6 posts, 2x6 trusses. Be careful. They're mostly white wood with 2x4 interwebbing. 2x8 headers. That's what we're talking about. 29 gauge metal on roof and wall. 1 free walk-through door. A standard warranty on the metal. What we do here at Mallet, 10-year workmanship warranty. Number 1, kiln dry treated MCA treated lumber. 2x8 scissor truss, folks. All treated scissor truss. that's superior to anything out there. They're going to say it's not necessary, but it is proven. It's 174%. The stiffness of that is 174% stronger. So you tell me, does it sound like it's necessary? Well, you're going to wish you had it when the wind comes. 5-on-12 roof pitch. Our competitors don't do that, folks. 2 free roll-up doors. I showed you they give you 1. Free roof and wall insulation.
You can pick the size you want right now.
You can pick the size you want. Free roof and wall insulation. 6-inch seamless gutters and gutter brush. That's $25 linear foot value that we're giving on this build. 2 3x5 insulated windows, lifetime warranty against termite, rot, and fungal decay, and also rust, folks.
Now there's so much stuff. I got to go to the next screen.
I'm going to catch my breath while we're doing it.
Look,
continuous ridge vent, 6-inch. That is important. 2.5 times stronger. Wouldn't you want something 2.5 times stronger? That's what you get at Mallet. That's what you pay for when you come to Mallet. And it's 4,000 psi, which they give you 3, which is 33% stronger. Now, when you're talking about microfiber, we understand, we take the guesswork out of that. We put microfiber in there because we control the whole volume of your concrete. They put that little wire mesh that's probably going to sink down to the bottom. We don't like to guess, folks. You got Zach screw. We screw everything, and we use the good screw, the premium screws that's got it covers the gasket. Why is that important? Well, because if that gasket gets sunlight, it gets brittle, and it starts flaking off. You could have a leak. Most of our competitors don't use the premium stuff. Remote picturing, we're going to show you some of that in a minute. Engineered cable retention system that is superior than anything out there. 145-mile-an-hour wind load, post pads under every post. We use concrete post pads. Our competitors don't do that. Everything's screwed. Post protectors, very important, skirt boards.
And we only use nails for tacking.
Yep.
Then they're going to come back and put screws. All right, let's see what else we got here. Well, here we go. So
we took some of it out.
I took some of it out because I didn't want to go there. But hey, Barn Talk now starts. It's the comment edition. Quit trying to make the public think y'all have compassion. What he's talking about, if you see some of our promotional videos, it's third-party people telling y'all how we treat people in the community, who we're helping in the community. I mean, I can say I'm compassionate all I want, but the proof is in the pudding. It's not what you say, it's what you do. And all those videos of all those people, whether it be the flags when we gave them buildings, those kids at St. Nicholas, I mean the McNeese people, Crystal Stop. We were just talking, I ran into the lady last year during Christmas, and we'll do it again. We gave 500 meals out, and over 500 toys were given right here at this plant.
Premium toys.
Premium toys to the needy, to those who aren't going to have a good Christmas. And you talk about compassion. I don't know where he got that at, Mr. Monty Frugier. But Mr. Frugier, what have you done? What have you done to help your community? What have you done, sir? Why do you criticize someone who does all that?
That you don't know.
That you don't even know. That's amazing to me. Now, folks, this social media bullying or whatever you want to call it is crazy. They say things, no facts. It's silly. But I don't know why he said that, because he saw one of my videos. Well, you don't think it was true? Why don't you call the people that said all that? Why don't y'all check and see what all these people? Huh? Why don't you call these people and say, what did Mr. Mallet do for y'all? Ask them what they think about me and how much I support my community, my school. I go down the line because it's a lot. Okay? Now, let's talk about the next one. If you have to give something away for free, your building's overpriced. Well, this is Barn Talk. We're going to start right now. Folks. Trent, Monty says if it's free, it means...
Wait, that's me.
Okay, that's Trent.
All right, folks, this is Barn Talk. We're going to start all over to play off of what he says. To reiterate, if you give something away for free, your buildings are overpriced, folks. Listen to what he says. So we've come up with this. Monty says if it's free, it means the price is too high. So these breadsticks means that the pasta costs $500?
And these free refills must mean Coke is running $1 billion scam.
I guess so. What about T-Mobile? Free iPhone. Guess the service must be $10,000 a month.
Folks, you see how silly this sounds? Free perks don't mean overpriced. It means companies are competing for your business. Builders, restaurants, airlines, everybody does it. I mean, this is silly to him to say something like that. It's really silly. Now, while we're on the subject, we're going to talk about, which kind of veers into something else he kind of said. But
Well,
we're going to talk about, bear with me. I'm getting old, folks. Today's my birthday, so my brain don't work like it used to. Cancellations. That's become a big issue with a lot of people. So let's talk about cancellations. Trent, go ahead.
Well, I'd like to order a steak special.
Great. We'll get started on that right away.
Well, 20 minutes later, hey, changed my mind. I don't want the steak anymore, but I also don't want to pay for it.
Hold up. We already started cooking it. The grill's hot, the food's on, my team's working. We can't just cancel now without covering the cost.
But you didn't actually bring it to the table yet.
Exactly. Just like in building, the work starts long before the materials show up, folks. Engineering, plans, design hours, all that gets cooked first. Cancellation policies cover that work. So business don't get stuck with a bill after starting the job, and we're just talking about a steak here. Can you imagine an entire team of 20 plus people working for months, busting their tails to get your building started? Engineers, designers, sales staff, they all have to be compensated for that work. Now, let's see what else we got. Anything else here on Barn Talk? Now, Mr. Frugier, you're more than welcome to come on here anytime you want if you want to converse, or you can comment right now. We'll have a good debate right now. Now, folks, we're not running from nothing here. We never run from nothing. But Barn Talk is for people like this. They guess they can just print that stuff and we're going to stand back and take it. Well, we're not. We're going to put you up there and we're going to have the comment edition every time. So if you got something to say, bring it on. All right, what else we got here? Well, I'm not through. Just for the record, thought I'd do a little check-in here for you, Mr. Frugier. Companies with cancellation policies. Folks, finance and material members, American Express, Chase Bank, Planet Fitness, Costco, Sam's Club, tech subscription, Walmart, Best Buy, they all have cancellation policies. Home services, look, Lamar Homes, D.H. Horton, Pulse Homes, KB, Toll Brothers. Do you get my point? Dealerships, Chevrolet, Toyota, CarMax, Vroom. Hey, let's talk about construction. Martin Buildings, Cleary, Wick, Hanson, Lester, Armstrong, John. They all have cancellation policies. Hotels,
airlines.
Let me tell you what you do. You go ahead and book a hotel 2 months from now. They're going to make you put a deposit. Why? Because somebody might want to rent that room, but they booked it and held it for you. And you don't show up. There's a cancellation policy, and usually it's pretty steep. I don't know why everybody thinks cancellation policies are not needed or shouldn't be done. It's done all over the world. It didn't start at Mallet Buildings. I mean, look how long these companies, all the airlines use it. You ever tried canceling that too? This is what's going on in the world. So I thought we'd hit that. I think I got another little deal there. Let's see if I got it. No, that was it. You don't have the other one? No. Okay. Well, hope we answered your question there, Mr. Frugier. But remember, you're always welcome to come in here. We'll have a discussion. Are you welcome to come here? You're welcome to sit right there. We'll have a lively discussion. It'll be okay.
Be friendly.
We're friendly. But be prepared, because we're prepared. We're factual on everything we do. All right, where's Mallet? Let's look at a couple. All right, this is building going up 40 by 60 by 14 in Beaumont, Texas.
Coming on nicely right
Coming along. Hey, got one going up, and here it is. There's the delivery. See all the materials. Hey, look at those scissor trusses, 2x8s, by the way. Check that out. Post protectors, standard. That's another thing. That's standard on all elite buildings come standard with post protectors. Chad R, this is in Raglan. This is a 40 by 60 by 14 with a 8 by 30 by 8.
Coming along nicely.
The reason that ain't straight, before somebody starts commenting, the hole's not packed.
It's not
you know how they are. See, they're not packed. Up. None of them are packed, so don't get crazy on me. You know how they are.
Yeah. Well, he hadn't set that one yet.
Yeah. Okay. This is in Raglan. This is a 40 by 60 by 14. That's the same one.
This is showing what folks, this is showing you is we take pride in what we do, and we hold our builders accountable. We have something on the drawings that call for 3 screws. We make them show us that. We make a show of them.
It's part of engineering.
Part of engineering. That's correct. It is part of engineering. So they must show us as it's being built, how it's being built. We do have inspectors that go there, but we have a certain
look at that right
picture.
There. Number one, see that stamp? Check your stamps. Let me tell you what they'll do to you. They'll tell you that, but it's got to show that stamp, number 1, and then it's going to show that it's treated.
Well, it's dry kiln. See, that's what.
Yeah,
that-
KDAC,
KDAC.
KD. If it doesn't have that, it's not treated, and they're not being honest with you. So be careful with that, okay?
And while we're on that subject, dry kiln, if they use wet lumber, folks, what happens, that sun's going to hit it. You see that screw right there? It looks tight. Well, that sun's going to hit a wet lumber, and it's going to shrink up, and it's going to actually push that screw out a little bit, and it can loosen up.
And that hurts you in engineering again, because everything is engineered for that not to happen.
Right.
Okay? All right, customers rise every day. We encourage customers to stop by and check progress on their site. Transparency builds confidence that every step is done right. Our workmanship speaks for itself on every site. All right, every job site shows strength and trust. Every active site proves that Mallard delivers engineered strength and quality. We've built our reputation one site at a time across Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi. Transparency and quality keep customers coming back and referring friends. That's a fact. 70% of what we get here is referrals, folks. You heard what I said? 70% of the buildings sold every week is people referred. Do I have a separate price for the contractors?
We do.
Yeah.
We can depending on
come
where
see
you
us.
are, we are contractors. We can give you a turnkey job.
No,
If that's
not
what he's asking.
No, that's not what he's asking. Do you sell? We sell U-Build system. Yes, we do. When he's talking, Reginald and I was talking about, they're talking about buying a U-Build.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got U-Build systems. We'll sell you a package, deliver it, or you can pick it up. Whatever you need to do. All right, the blind spot. Now look,
Very important.
yesterday we touched on this. I'm going to tell you right now, this has become serious, and it all happened because our engineers caught us in a building way down south.
Yeah.
And when it happened, I realized what was going on with my competitors. My competitors are not getting calculations. You see, we had to move the post closer due to the engineering because we were so far south. Who's watching these guys? These guys are stamping plans with no calculations. Let's get into this. All right. What did I do? Okay. Real engineers calculate loads, wind, soil, and stresses. A stamped, certified safe built to local codes. Many pairs require stamps for permits and insurance. I promise you in the next session, every parish is going to require the calculations.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's on the Code Council. I'm on the State Contractors Board. I'm telling you, it's time to do this. It's past time. Because the objective in doing this is to lower our insurance premiums.
Yeah.
Okay? The insurance companies do not want to write matchboxes. I don't blame them. Okay? Now, what you see going out there is they don't have engineers on staff. They're not engineering firms. They got somebody just stamping them and not putting them loads, recording those loads. And let's see what happens. Watch. Hey, the risk of skipping engineering. Insurance refuse to pay the structure isn't to code. Builders get sued when failures happen. The problem here is, if you ain't got nothing, we got something. If you sue us, you won't be okay. But these guys that are out there operating out of their house, in their truck, you think they care? They're just going to go bankrupt on you.
They're simply buying a truss and putting it where they want.
But take this here. We all know a storm is coming. What are you going to do if you spend $60,000 on this accessory building? And that bunch, if it's us, we can give you all this stuff. Here's the question. Hold on, folks. Let me see. I got to put my glasses on. Well, Beans, you went there. You see.
We got to interrupt. So what we
you
got?
see.
Tell us
you
what
see,
we got.
See, Mr. Frugier, he starts something he can't finish. Apparently, he's paying attention. He said, "Let everybody know what POS is." You know what your problem is, sir? You talk and you don't know what you're talking about. You remind me of everybody else
Does he
that's on
know
social media. You don't even know me. You've never met me. I have no idea who you are.
I mean-
You see, folks? You see? He puts that mess on there. We put the facts on the board, and he can't handle it. Now he's brought that up. He's not in the BBB. He's not an accredited business. He's not a state licensed contractor. He's a home improvement. And he's trying to talk to somebody who sits on the State Contractors Board, who regulates 27,000 contractors, been one for 26 years, and he is calling me a POS. You see, he's good at name calling.
And don't even know you.
And don't even know me.
That's
It's crazy, isn't
it
it?
is.
These people that post stuff and do this, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with them. I mean, I'm serious. I don't know him. I haven't done nothing to him. And he makes them statements about me. See, folks, they don't like it. See, the problem he has right now is I got the floor. He can't say this stuff. I can. And right now, I'll tell you what he said. What do you think about that? Because we showed him that what he said wasn't true. This is his best response, Trey.
Yeah, I know.
Huh? Oh. Be careful. This guy, just remember that name. You better watch this guy. Now, let's get back to the real business instead of this silliness, because it's silly. So, it's important that you get a company that has the proper engineering. If you don't, imagine if you get a lawyer to come through here. You spend $60,000 on a building. Adjuster comes. He says, did you get your engineering? Yeah. Did you get your calculations and get them recorded at the permit office? Well, I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to check it. Well, he's going to go check it. If it's not there, he can deny your claim.
Yeah.
He can deny your claim.
I feel bad for the people buying tubular buildings.
Well, I don't even I'll get to tubular on another show. But what we're talking about here is you got some people that got in this business who are not professionals. They're not concerned about that. We are. And that means that you have to be concerned about this insurance if something happens. Real cases. Claims denied where roofs didn't meet insurance spec. That's a fact. Court upholds code compliance as a must. Insurance rewards states that enforce in building standards. That's coming next. As we move through the legislature next year, we're going to start putting together some stuff to try to bring your rates down, on your residences and on your place. Even for you, Mr. Frugier. Even for you. You see that? Even for you, we're going to try to help you get your rates down on your residence. But I know you don't care, but that's okay. We're good. We're compassionate. We're going to be okay. We're going to try to help you too. Now, let's keep going on this deal. Common blind spots. Hiring builders with no in-house engineer oversight, no stamp plans in the contract, verbal promise instead of written engineering proof. That's important.
Yeah.
Okay? These guys don't have the engineering in place.
And it might be a red flag if they're hiring outside source.
Well, it is. It is. I mean, you got to be careful here. It's going to come back and bite you the first time we have a storm. Protect yourself. Ask, will you give me stamp plans from our parish code? Verify engineer's license and permit filings. Put engineering responsibility in writing. Ask insurer, will this be covered? We're trying to help you not get hurt in a storm. I know a lot of these guys, like Mr. Frugier, don't like that we're trying to educate people, but that's what we do here, every day, all the time. In fact, I brought this up yesterday. Every Monday, our engineer will come up here and answer your questions. Free of charge. We don't charge you for that. Any question you have, he sits up here for an hour, whatever it takes. You ask a question, he's going to respond, and he's a licensed engineer with over 32 years experience.
Yep.
He's a civil engineer. 32 years of experience who will sit here, answer your question. Tell me what other company's doing that. To put your mind at ease, we're willing to put our engineer up here and answer your questions. All right, let's move on. Louisiana's insurance crisis. Our premiums have jumped 40% in the last 3 years. By 2025, projected average would be almost $14,000 per home. That's 45 times higher than the U.S. average. Why? Because we're not following the engineered standards. We're building matchboxes, and that's what's happening here. There is something to say about the lawyers with that. That's part of it. But we can control this other part. That's going to take that. I'm not getting in that game. But on the game, as far as building a building to help lower these premiums, look, if let's say it's 50-50. Let's say the rise of 40%, 20% was due to attorneys, lawsuits, and the other 20% is due to construction practices. We could drop this by 20%. 20% instead of 40% drop. That would help us all. I hope you all agree with me. That's the objective of the Code Council and State Contractors Board.
Be surprised how many parishes don't even make you require.
Well, it's got to change.
Yeah, needs to.
You know, and by the way, Mr. Frugier, none of those kids think I'm a POS. Just remember that. All them kids All them people I help, they don't think I'm a POS. I don't know why you do, because I ain't never done nothing to you.
Never met her.
I never met you. But let me tell you something. Why don't you call all them? You know, you need to look at yourself before you start judging other people. I don't know why you got in the middle of this with me. But I can continue this for a long time if that's what you want. Now, while Louisiana premiums are high, repeated hurricanes and storm risk, insurers exiting and shrinking coverage, high litigation and claim costs, weak engineering code enforcement, more storm damage. I can't do nothing about this. I think the governor is working feverishly, and so is the insurance commission, who I plan on bringing live at some point. I'm very good friends with him. We're working together with the Code Council, State Contractors Board to try to work on this. Weak engineering, code enforcement, that's what we're working on. And we believe that we can take this section here, if we do it right, and bring these insurance premiums down. Because the insurance companies want to buy risk, that minimal risk. They don't want to write matchboxes anymore, folks. That's why it's going to be critical that you use competent professionals in the construction business
That know what they're doing.
and know what they're doing. And have engineering to stand behind that. Because the odds are those structures, you're not going to receive much damage. And that's what the insurance company wants. But if you build that way and you get a deal like that, well, they can't not pay you because you followed all the proper rules.
That's right.
Now let's see what else we got here. Codes and premiums, the link. Strong codes equal fewer losses, fewer claims. Louisiana ranks number 5 among the Gulf Atlantic states. Regulation 90 for discounts for mitigation engineering plans. Fortified roof homes equal real premium cuts. I'm not a big fan of this. It's okay. The problem with it's very expensive. We have working on something that I think is going to be better than that. Okay, 6 new state laws in 2025 targeted insurance crisis. Stronger codes, stricter enforcement are incoming. Fortified roof and home resilience grants available. That's what they're talking about. They came up with that, and that's okay. But we need to work on changing the engineering and getting the permit offices and all the parishes to be on the same wave instead of 64 different things going on at the same time. Mm-hmm. You know, it don't make sense, and we're going to fix that. Programs work only if homeowners demand engineering. You must demand the engineering because it's going to affect your back pocket. It ain't this game, oh, I build the same thing. Well, is it engineered? That's going to tell the difference.
That and reputable companies and people that are legitimately can do the work.
Yep. Cheap upfront equals expensive long-term risk. That's a fact. That's a fact. Louisiana premiums won't drop without better building. That's a fact. Don't get caught in the blind spot. We call it the blind spot. Choose builders with in-house engineers and stamp plans. Because these in-house engineers, stamp plans are going to have calculations. You need those calculations. Okay? Well, that's it for today. I see Mr. Tackett came on. Well, thank you, Ms. Tackett, for telling me that. Reginald Malvo's in San Antonio, Texas. What else you guys? Anything else up there? Huh? Oh, well, don't worry about that. We don't need to talk about that. Well, look, we thank y'all for joining us. Look, take this information and use it.
Take it serious.
Yeah. And Mr. Frugier, I forgive you. You just don't know me. I don't know why you're doing that, but we forgive you. I forgive you. I'm not mad at you. But, sir, do your homework and don't be judging people. It's not a good thing, especially if we don't know what you're talking about. But I forgive you. You know?
Yeah.
It's okay. But folks, give us a call, 337-214-0428. Or you call my cell number, 337-515-2154. You can call me, Mr. Frugier, if you like. I give that to all my customers. Every customer's got my cell number. What you got to say? You want to close?
Hey, I'm just saying thank you for your business people out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.